Good afternoon. This is going to be the Capricorn reading. Sorry it took me so long to get to it. I've had a lot of things going on. I have, as you see, I have started making videos again after like a 6-month leave of absence. I had a lot of things going on in my life that I had to work through, and things have pretty much stabilized, and I've been being divinely guided to get back into my videos again. I have this new deck, Sex Magic Tarot. It's the Tarot of Sexual Magic, actually. And it is really hot, really steamy. I've been getting lots of great messages. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and get started with your reading. I am doing a reintroductory offer of $25 personal readings right now. You can reach out to me by email. I'll include that in the description of the video. Wow, I have not gotten this one. Yeah, I have. I've gotten that one. I love it when I get cards that I haven't gotten before. So I will go ahead and pull the tarot cards, and then I will pull some oracle cards to clarify. Me some cards from my Capricorn friends, please. That's too many. There we go. There's 2. Oh, I haven't gotten that one before. And mostly the messages that do come out with these cards are involving love. Although I have gotten some financial cards, information about, your career, your finances. So we are going to see what is going on with Capricorn's love interest. Oh, that's a nice card. And we got a couple extra cards here that wanted to come out. And I'm going to pull a few clarifiers. Sorry, my allergies have been kind of bad the past couple days. Spring in Indiana. Spring is coming. March, I always start having, some allergy issues. And I will take this one. I will take one of my fairy messages cards. And Energy Oracle. Actually, I am going to wait on that one for a minute, and I'm going to take one of these Heart Oracle cards. Lover's Oracle. Energy Oracle. Can I get an Energy Oracle card for, wow, that is, I feel like that is a synchronicity. Romance Angel. I love it when we have synchronicities. It looks like there's going to be quite a bit of finances and career coming through. And one of my Love Your Inner Goddess cards. card for my Capricorn friends. A card for my Capricorn friends. There we go. All right, we have the Three of Swords here. And so I feel like you have somebody from your past that's watching you. You are being possibly stalked on social media. Somebody is really being observant. This is almost like an obsessive energy. Because I feel like this is someone that you have walked away from. And you now have this new connection. And this new connection is really, really steamy. It's really, really, really passionate. And this person from your past is watching you. They can't get you out of their minds. We have mature woman and we have house. So I feel like they're watching you because you have really grown and you have really matured since you walked away from this relationship, and that you have been manifesting really amazing things in your life. And I feel like this person, you don't even know that they're watching you. Maybe you felt like this whole situation was over with because, like I said, you have this new connection, but this person cannot get you out of their mind. And this could be a mature man too, but they're really admiring what they see, and they're really regretting losing you. I feel like this is a happy home card. So this new connection that you have is very mutual. It's very exclusive. And you have been working towards building this happy home. We have the Magician, and this is all about manifestation. So you have been manifesting really good things in your life, and if you haven't, you're about to. If you have not met this new person yet, you're going to. Or if you are already in this connection, it's going to ascend to the next level, possibly moving in together. If you've been on the fence about moving in together, this is going to happen. You are ascending to a new level of intimacy because of this manifestation that you've been doing. I feel like, you've really been in a positive place and really focused on you. We have flower power. Spend time with flowers, flower essences to increase your personal healing power. Especially in light of all of the different illnesses and viruses and stuff that keep popping up. More and more people are going back to natural healing. I know I am a natural healer. That is what I do. I use plants and herbs and, like essential oils and, cannabis. These things were put here to help us and to help heal us. All of these chemicals and stuff, that, are being pushed. A lot of these new viruses and new illnesses are, they're immune to these man-made medicines. So a lot of people are, if you haven't already, a lot of people are going back to natural healing. And so I feel like you're a very earthy person anyway, and that you understand this and you realize this. And some of you may be healing yourself with natural things, with flowers, and I'm getting for some of you marijuana. I mean, marijuana is very discriminated against, but it has a lot of healing properties. We have the Two of Chalices, which is the same as the Two of Cups, and this is that energy that I'm picking up on with this new person. But I do feel like you've been holding back because of this past connection. I'm holding on to, hope that, maybe things will work out with this person. But the spiritual guidance that's coming through is that you're right where you need to be at right now. Because a lot of times we meet somebody and we have a really strong connection with them, but the timing's not right. Maybe the other person wasn't ready, you weren't ready, and it was really nobody's fault. And sometimes we have to be with other people for a while so that we can learn and we can grow. And I'm not saying that this connection here is not a forever connection, but we have to learn to be more fluid and not have attachments and just live in the moment and not worry about what the future has to offer. So instead of worrying about what you don't have right now, which is this other connection, really focus on and have gratitude for the love that you have right now in your life, because that is going to be the magical energy. Wow. Y'all are not going to believe this card. And I promise I have not even read it yet. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Now that is synchronicity. That is beautiful. I love when that happens. And so yes, this confirms that. Release the past, and if this past connection is meant for you, you never know, this new person that you're with, maybe, time is nothing but an illusion anyway. Time is, a man-made construct. It's not even real. But imagine 2 or 3 years from now, you've been in this connection here and it's I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm not reading that in the cards. I'm just saying, imagine that, it's run its course and you guys, go your separate ways, you outgrow one another. And then one day you're at a, airport waiting to get on a plane or whatever, and you run into this person from your past. Things like that happen. So just really be fluid and go with the flow. Queen of Chalices, Queen of Cups. This is the energy that if you're not already in this energy, you're going to be. This open-heartedness, this really being open to receive and give love. And when we do that, we have more meaningful relationships because we don't have our walls up and we're not anticipating, the other shoe to drop. I'm sensing that this other person hurts you. Make sure you don't carry that with you into this new relationship because it is mutual. It is clarified by a woman holding a coin. And we also over here, where's it at? Right next to this, we have the Queen of Chalices, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles, clarified by a woman holding a coin. This is a lot of feminine energy. And understand, gender is not really a thing. It's just an energy. And feminine energy is a receiving energy because we're receivers. We're not givers. And a lot of what I've been channeling lately, and understand you can be a masculine energy watching this, is that we spend a lot of time worrying how we size up and how much we have to give to another person. Like we want to make ourselves to where we're valuable, where somebody else wants us and they want to be with us. What do I have to bring to the table? I want to, be that ride or die person that this person never leaves. But then we don't really focus on coming from like our point of view, like what is this person giving to us? Because we have to realize we are the prize. We're the prize. Put yourself first and be like, okay, and I'm not saying be conditional with it, like what am I going to get out of it? But what I'm saying is make sure that you're not the only person bringing something to the table. Make sure that it's mutual and don't overgive. That is the energy that I'm getting with all 3 of these cards. Don't overgive. because a lot of times we overgive with the intention of getting something in return. But if we look at it from more of a balanced point of view, like, okay, what is it that this person has to offer me? Because we spend all this time trying to make sure that we are good enough. How many times have you done that and really stopped and looked and been like, what am I doing? This person's not good enough for me. So why am I trying to win their heart and compete with others, that they might be interested in or whatever? So really come from a place of putting yourself first. And that is going to be the magical energy to make this work, because we're always creating our reality at any given time by what our belief system is, our human conditioning. We have the Two of Wands. So I'm seeing here more of a partnership, this new connection, a partnership, actually working together, starting a business, teamwork. And that was the energy that I was getting, that whole energy of balance, of not just being the only one offering, but being able to receive and to work together as a team. Because I'm getting, that whole energy of this past connection was you were the one doing all the giving. But now it's more mutual. And don't let this scare you, because it is real and it is not too good to be true. It's not an illusion. It's really happening. You're really manifesting this in your life because you are the magician. Beautiful. Because to clarify that card, we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So, I'm getting for somebody that, maybe you met this person on your job. And maybe one of you is thinking about branching out and getting another job somewhere else. And so maybe you've been, sitting down and you've been talking about this, or maybe somebody's thinking about maybe even relocation, and you guys are trying to decide how you guys can do this together. And you're going to, because like I said, this is teamwork. And it's really a beautiful energy. But I'm getting for some of you that you might be thinking about starting a business together. Maybe the other person has a business and you're going to help them invest. And this is also safe for you to do right now. But you've got to release your fears, because when your fears get in the way, guess what? That is what you align to. Whatever it is you're scared of, you're going to attract. So we need to learn to live fearlessly. Stop thinking about what could go wrong and start thinking about what could go right. All right, we have the Moon card. And this is all about those illusions that I was talking about. The illusion of, feeling like, it's almost like, when you draw a figure in the water and it disappears, it's almost like that type of fear that's coming up. This is too good to be true. This is going to disappear like everything else has. This is going to go sour like everything else has. But that's not the case. Positivity and gratitude are the two things that are being called for right now in this connection. Staying positive and being grateful for it, and really releasing the past. And that is going to be the magical energy for you to step into your magician role. I call this the Kelly Bundy card. She looked like Kelly Bundy. This is white sage. And this is all about stepping into your power. Really connecting, meditating, really raising your vibrations, getting out of the lower vibrations of fear and regret and, even shame. I'm sensing shame for some of you. Maybe you experienced some abuse as a child. And so this has always kind of affected your self-worth. And so really release your past and tell yourself, I am lovable. I'm worthy of love. I am love. Really clear that. And ask for help if you need to. Don't be scared to be vulnerable. I've learned to really express my feelings now. Like if I'm feeling a certain way, I'm learning to express it and I'm learning to ask for help, because that is where your power is at. The wheel. This is that Wheel of Fortune. And this is that energy I was picking up on earlier, that everything at any given time is happening just like it's supposed to. So even if this situation that you're in now, like I said, even if it's not like a forever relationship, the soul wants growth. We came here as humans. We're basically, our human body is just a vessel for our soul. Our soul incarnated here, our souls did, so that we could experience being human. And so whatever type of experiences that you have had, even the shitty ones, those are all things that your soul wanted to experience. And so in that sense, everything is perfect. So really look back at everything that you've learned. There are no mistakes as long as you learn from them. And really, I'm getting that you are very empathic. And the reason why you're very empathic is because of the things that you've been through. And so really release any type of shame or guilt or fears that you have. And really look at the lessons and really look at everything that you've learned. And this is going to allow for you to have a deeper, more meaningful connection now, especially if you learn to live from your soul and you have that open heart and that vulnerability, and you're not scared to express yourself. Even if, something does frighten you, even if you do have an insecurity, don't be scared to talk about it. Because when we bring those type of things into the light, out of the darkness, and we do shine light on them, guess what? They no longer have power over us. And that message was very specific for somebody. I have this self-compassion deck, and I'm being called to pull one of these cards. The sweet spot. What is an act of self-compassion and self-care that you can take today that is neither self-denial nor self-indulgence? Wow. So what kind of self-care can you do that is neither self-denial or self-indulgence? So really think about that. And this could be journaling, blogging. I have a whole blog. I know a few of you follow me on my crazy blog. I like to take long hot baths. That really helps me. So stay away from things like alcohol or, I had mentioned, weed earlier. I don't consider weed a drug. I really don't. But, like drugs. Or alcohol. Try to stay away from those type of things. That's self-indulgence, or maybe it's overeating. We have all kinds of addictions. People have all kinds of addictions. And don't have any shame around those things. Because once again, we're here to experience being human. And some of us have incarnated here so that we could experience, different addictions. And addictions are nothing more than attachments. and a need for something outside of ourselves, when everything that we need we have within. And so really go within and really do some self-exploration. But thank you very much for watching. And if you would like to have a personal reading, please reach out to me.